Prelude to Change by Benjamin Creme's Master. A Master Speaks, Volume 1, page 343. Throughout the world, there is a growing sense of impending change. The collapse of major currencies and financial agencies has shaken the fabric of the world economy and initiated attempts to shore it up and rectify, if possible, the crumbling edifice of the global economic structure. These last-minute attempts will not succeed. In the short term, they may but delay the ultimate collapse of a system no longer viable or useful to the vast majority of men. As the millennium fast approaches, the old, outworn structures are losing their stability and coherence, thus clearing the ground for the construction of the New Age forms. These new forms must embrace the ideals and aspirations of all men for a more just world, a world no longer torn and divided into rich and poor, powerful and weak. They must, above all, embrace the idea of synthesis, the inner spiritual intention of the Aquarian dispensation. When Maitreya emerges into full public work, he will lay the foundations of these new approaches to living. He will emphasize men's oneness and the need for sharing, justice, and freedom as the only guarantee of peace. He will call on all men to forgive and to forget the wrongs of the past. He will sound the clarion call to work together for the good of all. Thus will the great Lord show the way ahead for all who are ready to begin the journey to the future. Thus will he indicate the steps which must be taken or avoided if the race of men would survive and prosper. It needs little imagination to see how potent will be the effect of Maitreya's words and presence. Never before in man's history has a man of such stature and accomplishments offered his unique service and knowledge to the world. With him, too, are his disciples, themselves perfected masters, ready and eager to begin their work of salvage and succor. Despite appearances, the world is changing for the better. The present collapsing structures are but the essential prelude to a much-needed sense of realism, by which man can readjust his values and bring new meaning and purpose to his life. Maitreya and his group are here to stimulate this process, to aid in every situation, to act as the elder brothers that they are. Soon, they will be known as the advisors and the keepers of the truth, the mentors of those who would learn the ways of right relationship and who are ready to work for their brothers and sisters throughout the world. These are many and are now already. Add yourselves to that growing number and show now that you are one of his people.